This is the plaintiff, Anthony Isanalume. He says he purchased what he thought was a leather couch from the defendant, and after having the thing for a short time, the seat cover started to peel off. When he complained, he was told the couch was a leather blend. A leather blend? What in the world's a leather blend? He was lied to at the time of purchase, would never have bought something called a leather blend, and is suing for the $2,395.25 he paid for that counterfeit couch. This is the defendant, David. He says the plaintiff purchased a real leather couch from his store. It's just an inferior quality leather called genuine bonded leather. The plaintiff was told this at the time of sale, and it was clearly stated in the catalog. He doesn't lie to his customers and offered to repair the couch for him. But here they are instead. He's accused of being a real leatherhead.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigant Simon sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Anthony Isanalume.
Isanalume.
Anthony Isanalume. You are suing the furniture company. You've asked us not to use your last name or the name of the company. You're represented here by David. Are you the owner?
Manager.
Manager. For $2,395.25 that you say you want returned to you for a couch you bought from them 2 years ago that you say is falling apart. Tell me what's going on.
Your Honor, in July, to be specific, July 14, 2010, myself and my wife went to Flanagan and Raymond, or Raymond and Flanagan furniture store, excuse me, in Brooklyn.
Furniture store.
Yeah, furniture
big
store.
Furniture store.
Big furniture store.
Right. And a funny thing happened on the way to the big furniture store.
Yeah.
What happened?
As we were about to enter the store, somebody came with some flyer and said, "What?
Want to buy a couch?" And went like that and directed you over to his place.
Asked what we're going to buy. So we're going to buy some furniture, leather couch, and so I said, "Oh well, we have the same whatever they have there. We have down the road. They look actually great. They say it's leather according to the flyer and the." All
right, so you get in there and you see their couches and you like it and you order one.
There was one we liked a lot, and we.
What was the difference in price between the couch? You were looking for a leather sectional.
It was.
The difference between the two stores was how much?
It was about $500 different.
Do you have the paperwork from what you purchased at their store?
Yes, I have.
May I see it? So what you purchased was a sectional, which was
sectional
in red.
Yeah, the dark brown.
Dark brown.
Brown.
And what's the brand? It just says 8160 sectional.
Okay, yeah, the sectional and one with a recliner and a built-in bed that you can pull out.
Okay, none of that is on here. All the receipts. Do you have a different receipt that has like specifics about what he was ordering? And
well, I got a picture of what.
No, I don't want a picture. You could take a picture of anything. I could take a picture of the Hope Diamond. Right. That's not what I sold him. I want a receipt that says 81. I want a receipt that says this. You took a picture. Let me see your picture.
Yeah, I got it off the internet.
The accusation is that the thing has fallen apart. It's in pieces, and it wasn't leather. That's his accusation. So right. That's your lawsuit against you, is that you didn't sell him leather because it's falling apart. Show me the pictures.
It is leather.
Show me the pictures of your destroyed couch.
This, this, and this.
Okay.
You can see the cover peeling off.
As usual, a picture states 1,000 words, right? Look at that. That's pretty bad, right?
Very bad.
Is that leather?
That is leather, yes.
Because I have never seen a cow with...
It's bonded leather.
What is bonded leather? What does that mean, bonded leather?
It's made with 17% real leather and mixed with polyurethane, and that's what they bought, what they paid for.
Okay, now that's fine. If you can prove that,
yeah,
we're out of here. Everybody can get a cappuccino. I can go move on to the next case. Everybody's good. So now the next step is going to be what? I'm going to pull the receipt, and I'm going to see that they bought some bonded leather, blah, 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 blah. The way you're proving that is you're showing me something you printed out today.
Correct. Yesterday.
Or yesterday.
Right.
Which you say is what they ordered. And
Correct.
This is a couch made by what manufacturer?
Well, the distributors, the manufacturer.
A distributor, whatever.
Right. The distributor is Empire Furniture.
Empire Furniture. So I'm going to see on the receipt Empire Furniture, right?
Well, it just shows the model number.
The answer's no. All right. And then what you've told me, this is what they bought, Judge. Look, you see how it's leather? Look, it says leather right in there. What I'm going to see there is
1 year warranty states.
Yeah, no, we're not even going to get to that. First, we're going to figure out that this is this.
Yeah, sure.
See, my first job is this is this.
Right.
Then we talk about whether he's out of warranty.
Right.
But I have a concern. And the reason I have a concern is that I'm not used to this. I'm used to seeing Empire model number, yada, yada, yada. Then we'd all be out of here. But I don't see Empire model number 645
Burgundy. That's the color.
Did you buy a burgundy couch?
Well, I'm not
some
very
people call that
familiar
brown.
with details of names of
Comes
color.
out four colors.
But what you have here is 8160 sectional. Why is the number different?
Okay. 8160 has been discontinued, so the picture is no longer available. Manufacturer rips up the pictures. And now the new model number by Empire Furniture is called the 645.
Okay.
Which is
Now prove that.
the people that picked up that brand.
Prove that.
I can get a letter from manufacturer for the 8160. They discontinued over a year ago.
Plaintiff thought he bought a leather couch, but it turned out to be 17% leather, and it was peeling like a mother. The seller insists it's leather all right. Let's listen.
Does his receipt say you're buying bonded leather that is only 17% leather and the rest of it is polyurethane and blah, 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 blah?
The model number is basically, if you call the manufacturer up, what's
does
the
it put him on
8160?
notice of it that he's not really buying a leather
You could get that
couch?
information from the manufacturer.
Do you who are selling it to him put him on notice that he's buying something other than leather? That he's buying something called, what you say called bonded leather.
Bonded leather.
Which is 17% cow and the rest of it chemical, which I guess is why this looks like this.
Well, it could be cleaners, harsh cleaners. It's supposed to just use Pledge or just a dry cloth to clean leather. If you use something harsh, that'll happen.
Like what? What was cleaning? Nobody's cleaning their couches with alcohol. What do you use to clean your couch?
I don't have.
Do you clean the couch or no?
No.
Never clean the couch.
No, it's only.
That's usually the method I see of couch cleaning is zero.
I mean, a lot of people sell bonded
How much
leather.
did they pay for this?
They paid
$2,200,
right on the receipt.
but including a cocktail table.
Correct.
But you didn't break it down in the receipt, so I don't know how much the sofa was and how much the cocktail table was.
Cocktail table is probably $300.
I have a leather sectional right in those creases is starting just the beginnings of, but it's 14 years old. And I'll be honest with you, I'll get rid of my husband before I get rid of my couch. Because my couch conforms to me a lot more than my husband does. Okay? Every little nook and cranny right in my chair, man. But this is like really bad. It's like this tiny little thin layer of paint almost peeling off of it.
Your Honor?
Yeah.
This is a recent one this week. Their flyer indicating that it is leather. And you can see
what is leather? 64 something or 18 something? Let me see.
Almost 2,000. The same.
Okay, let's see.
This week.
Leather sectional. It doesn't have the number on this thing. Ooh, and it's less than what you paid for it. It's $17.99. So what happens? He calls you and tells you how upset he is, and you guys tell him you're out of warranty, but I'll fix it for you so long as you pay the labor.
Yeah, but I always tell them, as soon as you see the first type of defect, you got to come in right away and report the claim. And, something small can be fixed. But when it gets to that point.
Yeah, because I was going to say, you can't fix this.
This is neglect. It couldn't have done that overnight.
No, couldn't have. Why did you guys wait so long to bring it up?
We did not see it breaking down until about summer. Actually, I called in August and went to them. And you can see the pictures I've taken, the one I took in August, the one I took in September, and the one I took in
he's got
October.
He's right. He's got a picture that's dated 8/13, and he's got the first signs of problem. Then he's got a picture dated 10/4, and then in the space of 2 months, it really got bad. What could you have done at this stage? I don't know that there's anything you could have done here either.
Up to an inch, they could repair it. But if it gets more than that, They have, well, the whole back could be replaced. It's a part.
Yeah, but I think it's part of it's the top and the back, right?
Yes,
Is it the top and the back?
you sit on.
And what is this? Pieces of the couch?
Yes.
It freaked me out there. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness.
As you sit on it, they start to peel. You can see there wasn't.
It's like really paper thin,
Yeah, that's the finished peeling.
I know, but take a look, feel it. Feel it how thin it is.
Well,
It's like thinner than my nail polish.
This is just the paint. This is not the.
This is the paint.
This is not the leather.
Explain that to me. What do you mean this is the paint?
Bonded leather. It's a bond. They put it's like a wallpaper over
But this is
the
a problem.
leather.
This is what's falling out. They just put paint on top of it?
It's bonded leather.
You keep saying that like I should know what that means, Like, I don't. If I talk to you about statute number 475, you wouldn't know either. Have some patience and explain it to me. Okay.
I mean, I never saw the process being actually done, how they make this leather, but this is not, this is just part of it.
What is it? It's paint that they put on top, or you're not sure either?
It's like, all I know is 17% leather.
Okay. Does he know that? Because this is a breach of contract case. And the issue is, what is he on notice that you're selling him?
8160 is the model number. And the
Court's in recess. I'm going to go speak to Empire and see if they have answers you don't.
Yeah.
All rise.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So by calling it a leather couch and it's only 17% leather, is that kind of fraudulent?
Yeah, I think it should be at least 50% leather if you're calling it a leather couch.
Fair enough. So it has to be at least half. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that guy. It shouldn't be called a leather couch, not at all.
17%, is that enough for anybody? 17%?
I think as long as they have some leather in it, I mean, it's a leather couch.
Wow. You sell couches? I'm kind of shocked at that. Really?
Yeah, I mean, it has some leather in it, so it's a leather couch.
Thanks, guys. Okay, going inside the courtroom.
I want to review what the definition is of bonded leather. There are different types of bonded leather, but the type being used on upholstered furniture today is a polyurethane or vinyl product, backed with fabric, then a layer of latex or other material mixed with the small percentage of leather fibers in the product's backing material. The actual leather content of bonded leather varies depending on the manufacturer and the quality level they're selling. In the home furnishings industry, there is much debate and controversy over the ethics of even using the term bonded leather to describe a vinyl upholstery product. It's kind of deceptive because it does not represent its true nature. It's vinyl. It's not leather. Okay? That was the opinion of the leather council. But it's kind of my opinion too. But, this would be closer if what his receipt said was bonded leather. Because then it's like, hey, if you don't bother to figure out what bonded leather is, that's on you because I told you it was bonded leather. His receipt doesn't say that. This would be closer if you didn't advertise it as leather. Because I got to tell you, I've got your entire advertising. Let me see just how many times the words bonded leather show up. Wait for it. Wait for it. Exactly. Wait. 0. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. It's one thing when somebody goes and buys some cut rate thing and knows they're buying a cut rate thing, knew they were buying a vinyl couch, and then turns around, has the audacity 2 years later after the warranty's over to look at you and say, yeah, my vinyl couch should have held up more. But selling something and saying it's 100% cotton when it's polyester is not okay. That's deceptive. You guys can go pick up your piece of garbage product. So I'm going to order you to pay back to the man the $1,900 that the piece of garbage thing that you sold him saying it was leather, which is what you say in your thing, and it isn't leather. Okay? I'm going to order you to pay that back. You guys have 10 days to pick up that couch. You don't want to pick it up, which I'm sure you don't. Get rid of the couch. Okay? That's my verdict. $1,900, verdict for the plaintiffs.
Thank you.
Well, it seems like the customer wasn't quite sure what he was buying. Here, step on in here over, and you could have been more specific with him, informing
we do
him.
tell what we're selling. If it's bonded leather, leather match, all 100% leather.
You do tell
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How come it's not written down
You can
anywhere?
find all that information on the internet.
The point is, how about in the advertising? Why doesn't it say bonded leather, for instance? You could.
There's, on the bottom of our ad, it says not responsible for typographical errors.
Oh,
the printer makes errors.
Okay. All right. Head right down this way. Okay. Right around the corner there.
Thanks.
All right, so come on in here. The judge bails you out. Step on in here.
Okay.
How do you feel about the outcome here?
Well, I'm delighted that the judge, as I expected, was truly.
So what were you thinking when you saw that thing starting to peel?
But if you look, you can't believe it because it looks so genuine. And when this very man, Joe, he told me, he assured me it was leather. And you get to the store, it's almost as big. In fact, yeah, as big as Remo Flanagan.
You thought you were buying leather.
So everybody have to be warned about them.
All right, Harvey.
Well, here's the deal. There's something in the law called a warranty of merchantability, which means a product has to be fit for the ordinary purpose and use. And in this case, it can't just fall apart. Plus, obviously, you can't call it leather if it's 17%. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.